Listo, ahí puse a grabar.
In what ways can training change people's attitude in the workplace?
Well, it can change people's attitudes in aspects such as stress, fatigue, mood, as people change their routines and work patterns, which is tiring, I think. What do you think about it?
Yes, I believe that training can help a lot when working since it allows you to practice and answer your questions in a controlled environment. So you are less nervous when you're really working.
Yes, like the training help you when you are by stress or something like that. Like having a training gives you experience that you win for life.
Secondly, some people think that school does not train young people adequately for the world of work today. Do you agree?
Yes, I believe that in many cases, schools don't train students in an adequate way for the working world because many times they take very strict exams with things that do not have much relevance. What do you think about Simon?
I think that sentence isn't like that. Like a lot of students don't like subjects because they get bored with a reason. It's impossible to have passion and like all the things you learn in school. But a lot of these things will help you when you have to enter the real world. I don't assure that you will take advantage of learning all the mathematical things school teach you, but some subjects like language that try to give you the habit of reading or English that will help you to communicate to other people around the world are really important in spite of a student's opinion. I don't know what do you think, Mariki?
In my opinion, I agree to the people that think that, since in schools things are given a lot of importance that are not going to serve us in the future, while we do not learn other things necessary for an adult's day-to-day life.
Well, talking about something else, which is more important to teach people? A sense of team spirit or individual initiative? Initiative? in- Initiative. Why?
I think having a sense of team is very important for every job in every area because you always have to communicate or work with people, and having a good sense of team is essential. But having an individual initiative is also important. People wouldn't do everything for you. I think that more important than these two skills is to have a balance of them. What do you think, Marky?
Yes, I think the same. I think that it is important to teach both, since individual and group work is necessary. In some situations, the help of others will be needed, while in others, we will have to deal with them on our own. That is why it is important to be prepared for both situations.
Well, I believe that the team spirit is the most important thing to teach because in life you will always have to act on your own, but you will always need the influence and the help of someone related to your field.
And talking about real life, how difficult it is for young people to find jobs nowadays in your country, and why?
Well, I think that finding job in our country is relatively easy because a person with initiative and search find any job somewhere. But many people without these characteristics don't find and complain about it. What do you think about it, Merky?
In my opinion, it is quite difficult to find jobs for young people since companies are always looking for people with experience, and therefore they do not hire people who recently graduated from university, since they have never worked. So it is difficult to find a first job for people.
I agree with Merky, and we have to thought that we live in America Latina, and we all know the continent's problems. I think our generation, uh, it's like it's hard to get a job, but with our generation passion and all we know, I think they will take some jobs.
And now, what can be done to create jobs for young people?
Well, I think that to create jobs for young people, I think we have to start working more on the web or apps so that young people are interested in entering our jobs and not to go another way. What do you think about Simon?
In my opinion, it's very admirable of our generation, the easy of creating jobs, and more in Argentina. Argentina is one of the countries with the highest rate of entrepreneurship, and this is an important part to think about the future jobs. As everything, jobs will change, and it depends on us to mold them according to our needs and taste. Murky?
And in my opinion, to make jobs for young people, the government could create jobs designed for people without experience or make a volunteer to get experience. Also, young people could create their own business and start working on their own.
I agree.
And I agree with you.